what's up, boy buddy? Today we filming, we live, we going in. We gonna break it down for you today. Some very valuable information for people that's seeking out new dogs, for people that's breeding dogs, and then people that's recently owning dogs. So stay tuned, there's some great information for you. We're gonna explain some of our practices, policies, procedures, and philosophies. We're going to give you a lot of different information, some tools that you can use. We're going to show you exactly why we do what we do. We're going to break it down to make it all make sense for you. Okay, starting off from the beginning, I want you to understand and remember one simple thing, that the dog has to live in two worlds. So that's great for you to understand if you didn't know, because this will help enhance your relationship, understanding that the dog is looking at the world from a dog's perspective. He got to fit in as a dog, hanging out with other dogs, socializing and interacting with other dogs. He should be able to do that, or she should be able to do that, as well as how to maintain and behave in a civilized manner when dealing with humans. It's certain things that dogs shouldn't be doing, and it's a certain respect that the dog should have. So you want to be able to establish that, and you want to be able to communicate to your dogs. I see a lot of people have problems with their dogs. A lot of people have misunderstandings with their dogs. It's really misunderstandings that is shaping the problem. Okay, that is the root of the issue. If you, me being the person that I am and having the experience that I have, what I know is how to communicate and deal with dogs in just a natural way. Like, I haven't been trained or anything. It's from my years of experience has taught me how to deal with dogs, and through my seeking of knowledge and learning, right? So I'm going to share what works for you and what the things that I do to prepare your dog to go into a super duper healthy home and great relationship for your dog. Because this is all about building you and your dog's relationship. It doesn't matter if you have a Boerboel or not. We're trying to enhance the relationship, make it better, make it stronger for you. Okay? So stay tuned. I'm going to break it down. So with the dogs, we want to make sure that we exposing them as a breeder through all of these different scents. All right? We want all of these different sounds, all of these different tones that the dog is expected to experience in its life as an adult. So that's our goal in socialization. You've reached 100% complete socialization when you have exposed the dog to every single instance that it could possibly occur as an adult, the puppy. When you expose the puppy to every single instance that it's going to experience as an adult, you have reached and achieved 100% socialization. Now, is that always going to be possible? No. You want to try to do the best that you can. You want to expose the dog to as much situations as possible. That will condition the dog to be confident. We need confident because we want the dog to be aware and feel that there's nothing to be afraid of. We install this in the dog by these experiences. So we got some puppies here. What we're going to do is we're going to take them out. We're going to let them sniff. They just came in today. We're going to expose them to new environments. They're 8 weeks old. Okay, there's time for them to leave the nest. They spent time with their mom. Okay, they've learned some very important lessons. How to behave as dogs. They've been experienced, socialized from that. But now we're going to go independent and solely conditioning the puppies from this point to 12 weeks. We're going to be conditioning the puppies to live as a pet. So that means going outside to use the potty, regular food routine. We're going to start establishing some regular feeding times, regular potty times. We're going to give so many minutes of regular exposure so the dogs can meet, smell, hear, and see all of these different things that life has to offer. This is how you condition your dog or puppy for confidence, a stress-less life. Remember, anytime that we're scared or we're afraid, we're not unsure of ourselves, we tend to panic, we tend to have anxiety, we go through all of these emotional states versus being confident. So we want to prepare the puppy for confidence versus stress. If the puppy hasn't experienced all of these different situations, its natural response is going to be either fearful or prepared to defend itself, ready for a fight. That's the two natural defenses, to either run or stand their ground. It's simple for a dog. And that's one of the things that I really like about having dogs. It just makes life so simple. We don't want a large, powerful, protective, capable dog with big teeth and muscular, always in fight mode. We want the dog to be calm, confident, relaxed, aware that there's nothing to be afraid of. And how are we going to do that? It comes back to when it was a puppy. We're going to break it down to these simple as daily routines of taking dogs out, letting the dog hang out with us, giving the dog regular times of socialization, exposure to these different environments, different smells. It also gives the dog a chance to build up their immune system. I hear people talking about they don't take their puppies out. This is wrong. And for me, this is a counter to our beliefs. We believe in exposing the dog to these different environments gives them a chance to build up their immune system. It has to be controlled though. It has to be controlled. So we're not just taking them to the park. We know that this is a safe place. All right. This is like, I'm talking about families and friends, house, stuff like that, where you know for sure that this hasn't been contaminated to the best of your knowledge. Okay. We're going to also expose the dog to different sounds, different temperatures, different, we want to go with different wet, dry environments. The goal is to build up a stronger dog. So these are the examples what you see going on. This is what we do. And it makes a much better dog in the long run. Now, how can you tell if these things haven't been done? If your puppy, when you pick it up, when you go to visit, if they're shy, if they cower, if they're not engaging, if they're not running up to you, if they're a little bit scared, if they don't, they hear noises and then they duck away, this is an indication that the dog hasn't been socialized. Is it too late? Well, it depends on the age. Younger puppies, you got an opportunity to build them up. But like I said, once a dog has gone beyond these critical stages in the development, it's called the point of no return. You cannot bring them back. Certain behaviors will be heavily ingrained into your puppy forever. When we talking whether fearfulness or aggression, right? We talking confidence and courageousness or a stress response. So these are the different ways that your dog can respond. How are we going to build the dog up to ensure that your puppy doesn't experience a fear response, doesn't experience unnecessary aggression by exposing the dog to different environments and situations, different sounds and smells, different sights,